What's happening, everybody? Colin Crandall here, your host of the MMA Power Hour, also called I'm also being called MMA Professor by some. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the fights. Early morning video for some of you, late night for other ones. And the fights are several hours away still. So let me break down this card. I'll put out some official picks a little bit later, but let me tell you, this card is one of the hardest to pick cards in a long while. A lot of really close fights. Odds makers are showing that, and also some fights where the odds maybe not super close, but it's really, some a lot of live dogs, a lot of really close matchups where anyone can win. Let's start not in any particular order, but let's go for with a good fight at 145. Raquel Pennington, Rocky going up against Macy Chiasson. I don't think Rocky's had any fights at 145. If so, it was really early in her career. Macy Chiasson did have a few fights at 145 and was in the Ultimate Fighter at featherweight. And Macy did miss weight, and a lot of talk is that Macy was the one that wanted this fight to be at a higher weight too. So I don't really recommend betting a fight when that happens. Raquel Pennington fighting out of her weight class and against an opponent that missed weight. Prior to that, I would have said Raquel Pennington probably wins this fight. Still leaning that way, but I'd be really careful. It should be a close fight, and always hate to see someone miss weight, but it is what it is. Elkins and Swanson, man, two absolutely veteran, gritty, tough, hard guys. These guys are warriors. Hate to see either of them lose, because any losses kind of for both of the guys are just going to kind of get them closer to more and more people saying it's time to hang it up, and I hate to see either of these guys hang it up. I have no pick in that one. It's so tough to say. Just a great fight. Bet on violence and probably that it goes the distance. Anyway, Jordan Levitt, the Monkey King, against Matt Sales. I got Jordan Levitt in that one. Really another one, tough one to call though. But I think Levitt wins it with his grappling. Don'Tale Mays and Josh Parisian. You want to bet on the violence there. You want to bet on the under 2.5, but they probably got it set at 1.5, of course, and then that's always a risk. But definitely a crazy fight. I don't know which way to lean on that. I really don't. Could be either way. Andre Ewell against Charles Air Jourdain. I think Air Jourdain wins that. Andre Ewell coming up in weight. I think he's going to be undersized. And I think although both of them have shown flaws in their game, I think Jourdain is going to be the better fighter here. Sijara Eubanks, very tough fighter against the newcomer with just one UFC fight under her belt, Melissa Gatto. I got Melissa Gatto in the upset. Should be a really tough fight though, but I just think that she's a lot younger, fresher, bigger, and I think Gatto wins this fight over Sijara Eubanks, and I think she's an underdog as well, slightly. Harry Hunsucker against Justin Tafa. Excuse me, I think Harry's live. I think Harry's a live dog. I think he can do it. I'm going to go Hunsucker against Tafa, and he's a big underdog. Might not bet a whole bunch of money, maybe half a unit. Raoni Barcelos is a 3-1 favorite, and I think he beats Victor Henry all day, every day, 10 times out of 10. Watch me be wrong, but I don't think so. Raoni Barcelos for the win here. Gerald Meerschaert against, I think it's Dustin Stoltzfus. I got Gerald Meerschaert winning that one. And I think that he's going to do so convincingly. Not that Stoltzfus won't have his moments, but I got Meerschaert. Diego Ferreira against Gamrot. I forget Gamrot's first name, but wow, Gamrot is tough. I think Ferreira, though, is in this fight. I think he's a live underdog, and I think that I don't know if I can pull the trigger and say go for Ferreira, but I think he's going to be live. He's a very tough guy, and he needs this win. Going to be a really good fight. I think it's Martin Gamrot, is it? Or I forget his first name. Anyway, very tough guy. Ricky Simone all day over Rafael Assunção. I think Assunção has seen better days, and his best days are far behind him. Ricky Simone for the win. Angela Hill against Amanda Lemos. and that's going to be a hell of a fight. Lemos has just been killing it. I think though that Hill is going to present some problems to her. Um, I'm gonna go Hill on the upset here, and again maybe a half a unit. Lemos is really good. If Lemos was just completely wipes the floor with Hill, then look out. We have an absolutely serious contender in the strawweight division, and she's already looking to be that. But this is a big test for her, and I think Angela Hill's going to be fighting really hard. Final two fights, co-main event, Wonderboy Stephen Thompson against the bully Belal Muhammad. Both really, really nice guys. Hate to see either guy lose. Damn, that you just don't know which way that's gonna go. I'm gonna lean Belal Muhammad, but I don't even know if I would put half a unit on. Just a really exciting fight. The winner is up there in talks. Maybe not to be next for the title, but not far away, and the loser falls back a few spots, but maybe not far. I'd love to see both guys do really, really well. I don't know if anyone ever cheered for a draw, but love to see both guys do really well, but I'm leaning Muhammad. Main event, Chris Daukaus, who we've had a guest, several of these fighters we've had on our show, but Chris Daukaus we've actually had recently, really, really nice guy, former Philadelphia policeman. He and his brother are both super cool dudes, Kyle Daukaus. And Chris Daukaus here, the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. What a character. I've had a couple of good exchanges with him and questions and answers and back and forth after some fights, and when he was a special guest at UFCs that I was covering in person, and he's just a really cool dude, genuine nice guy, good sense of humor. Damn, ooh, I think Daukaus can maybe stay on the outside and stick and move. Again, a half a unit, probably. Again, not a lot of confidence in that fight, but I think it doesn't go the 5 rounds. That's what I would think. But then again, there's no money to be made on that. It was probably minus 500 that it doesn't go 5 rounds, but you never know. Anyway, should be a really exciting card, and I'm gonna maybe pick 4 or 5 or 6 of the fights that I have the most confidence in, and throw them up on Facebook in several hours. Anyway, that's about it. Look for more content here on YouTube from me coming soon. Peace.